Morning. It's Sunday, August 30th. And yesterday, while I was preparing to rant, I was looking for something that would be, let's say, happy news or something enjoyable, as opposed to hashing over the Democratic and Republican national conferences or the police brutality or the Black Lives Matter, or the rioting. I said, we need a change of pace on my rant. We need to talk about something that may be nonsensical, but something that would promote a little bit of happiness and perhaps produce a smile on the faces of the people who receive these rants and open them. So this is what I found. On Wednesday, the University of Fine Arts in Hamburg, Germany, announced the call for applications for their scholarships for doing nothing between now and September 15th. So Professor Friedrich von Boris, a professor of design theory at the university and the creator of the scholarship project, said, "The world we are living in is driven by the belief in success, in growth, and in money. This thinking has led us to an ecological crisis and to a rise in social injustice. That's the world we are living in, and we want to turn that upside down. Giving a grant not for the best or for doing a project, but for doing nothing." Now that's what I call exciting. Between now and September 15th, you're going to get something for doing nothing. Sounds great to me, even though I've been quarantined since March, and I have struggled every day to do something. And now we have a professor who is granting for doing nothing. So stay tuned. The submission questionnaire will ask applicants to think about an activity that they do not want to do, and how long they don't want to do it for, and why it is important not to do the specific thing in question, and why they are the right person not to do it. That sounds pretty good. That would require, I think, a fair amount of thinking, and thinking is always good while you're doing nothing. The idea of not doing something might actually benefit others who would otherwise be impacted by the negative consequences of what we are doing, if you understand that. And he said, we played with the term doing nothing, but we are meaning to be more precise, not doing something anymore. So maybe that means quitting. And he went on to say, speaking about the conscious decision to pursue active inactivity is part of what we're trying to accomplish here. All submitted applications will be put on display at Hamburg's Museum of Art and Design, titled The School of Inconsequentiality, Exercises for a Different Life, and focusing on the sustainability of whatever they were presenting. There will be 3 cash prizes announced at the opening of the exhibition on November 5th. And winners will be required to produce a report about their experience to be featured at the exhibit. Now, I don't know if that really fits into the purpose of this event. If you got to do a report about doing nothing, then you're doing something. So think about that. I'm going to get a prize for doing nothing, but I'm doing something because I got a report on it. There's something twisted in that logic. But then they went on to say that the report is not intended as a tool for accountability, but it's to offer some insights about how the win is fared in trying to refrain from doing something. And he said, I think that doing nothing is not easy. You can fail. Your surroundings can become aggressive. And we would love to learn from the experience of those who will receive the grant. The call for submissions happens in the context of the pandemic that highlighted the importance of staying home and refraining from some activities for the greater good. He said, during COVID, we stopped being busy to protect ourselves and to protect others. And that is something that was very important. He's also said, I hope we can transfer this attitude to the post-COVID time. He said, it's not easy to shift our mindset from being so focused on productivity and success to something that is quite the opposite. And he said, those who are obsessed with work will hopefully learn something from filling out the applications. Every day we face contradictions in our life between what we do, what we want to do, what we know we were better off doing, and what we know we're better off not doing. And we have to learn to live with those contradictions instead of ignoring them. And those are all the things that they were trying to accomplish by sending in your application to do nothing about a particular task. And I submit we should think about that. Think about the thought of doing nothing for a while. And think about what you're giving up, and really, is it that important that you had to do it? And I leave you with those thoughts, and I hope this takes your mind off all the other shit that's going on in the world. I'll see you in the morning. Bye.